guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my full contour and highlight routine. So if you guys want to see how I do it, just keep on watching. The first product we're going to use is my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this one is in the shade Medium. So I'm just going to apply this underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, on my chin, and anywhere else that I want to highlight. What I'm going to do is kind of pounce the Beauty Blender anywhere that I applied concealer to just get that to really blend with my skin. Now you can see the difference between the blended side and the unblended side. I like using this kind of pouncing technique with the Beauty Blender because I feel like it just kind of blends into your foundation in a natural way instead of just looking like you just have so much white product on your face.
Hands up to the sky. What should I do? Just run away. The pistol's on me, but it's not mine, I say. It's like it's all falling out of play. But I see it much clearer now. I see it much clearer now.
Once I've blended everything out, I do like to go in using my large stippling brush. This one is from Morphe. It's from the Gunmetal collection, I believe, and I think it's G22. I like to use a stippling brush to kind of just blend any harsh lines that I might have, so that it looks like your highlight and your foundation kind of seamlessly blend together. Normally people go right into doing their cream contour, but I actually like to set my concealer with some setting powder before I move on to contouring. Even though you're doing powder and then cream, I don't know, it just works for me. It's what I've been doing and it's what I like to do. So I'm going to now set my concealer and everywhere that I highlighted with a setting powder. And for that, I like to use my 300 brush from Real Techniques. I love this brush. I feel like it was meant for setting powder. I don't even know if it is. I just know that the number is 300, but it makes it so easy to kind of press my powder into my skin. And that's what I do also. I kind of buff the powder onto where I highlighted and I kind of press on it lightly. And then I like to let it sit for about a minute if I'm in a rush. If not, I let it sit for a few more minutes before I sweep it all away. All right, now that we've let that sit, I'm gonna use that same stippling brush from before and I'm gonna sweep the setting powder away. Moving on to contouring, I'm gonna be using my SMASHBOX Shaping Stick Foundation. On one side, we have the actual foundation stick, which is the one that I have on right now. The shade that I'm using it in is 3.1, so this is the foundation I use today. And then on the other end, the slanted side, we have the contour side. And what I like about this foundation is that it's just so easy to use. It gives you pretty good coverage. It is buildable. I do have to build it up to give me a little bit more coverage, but the coverage is really beautiful, super lightweight, and it gives you a very natural looking coverage where it just looks like you have really great skin. And of course, I love that it brings a cream contour, and all of the cream contours, the shades vary depending on what foundation color you are. So basically this color is going to be perfect for my skin tone because that is why it was created for this color. So literally you just draw your contour with this. I'm going to be contouring on my cheeks, on the sides of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and I do like to contour a little bit on my lips just to make them appear a little bit bigger.
Flashing lights, don't move, hands up to the sky. What should I do? Just run away. The pistol's on me, but it's not mine, I say.
And now to blend my contour out, I'm going to be using this brush from NARS. I believe it's the Ida brush. I'm currently on the hunt for a better brush. I don't like the way the bristles feel, but I do love the way that this shaped brush blends out the contour perfectly. And just be patient when you're working with cream contour. At first, it just looks like a hot mess, but keep on blending it out until you feel comfortable. And on the forehead, I do lift my hair because I want to blend that contour like right into my hairline, as you can see. And I almost forgot, I do like to apply a little bit of contour, just a tiny bit down my neck. So we're just gonna apply that little bit and blend it out the same way we've been blending it out on our face. For my nose, I like to use a much smaller brush to blend it out. This one is by Real Techniques. It's called the Deluxe Crease Brush. So it's meant to be for the eyes, but I really like it for my nose contour. To set my contour, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I have already hit pan a long time ago on this shade, but this is the shade that I like. It's the middle one. I don't know what it's called, but I am going to pick up whatever's left of it, and I'm just going to set everywhere that I contour. Last thing I do for my contour, yes, there is one more thing, is I do like to apply bronzer just to kind of take away from that harshness of contouring, and I feel like it ends up looking more natural when you add bronzer. So for bronzer, I'm using this one from Mercier. This is a number 3, and it's a matte bronzer. And for bronzer, I like to use a really big fluffy brush. This brush is by Flower, Drew Barrymore's line, and I love it. I love this combo. Once again, I'm picking up my large stippling brush, and I'm just going to clean up right underneath my contour right here, and I'm going to be carving it out using some setting powder. And I'm just going to place it right here. What I do while that's setting is apply my blush and my highlight. For blush, I've been mixing these two colors right here. This is from the BALM Cosmetics. And the little palette is called Girls Getaway Trio. So basically you have 2 blushes and a bronzer. And then to highlight, I'm using my go-to, which is the Laura Geller Highlight in Gilded Honey. And then I'm also going to be applying highlight down the bridge of my nose and at the tip of my nose as well. And I also like to drag it out down here, like right above my lips. You can also use your fingers to really accentuate that Cupid's bow. Make sure you don't forget to sweep away that setting powder. Sometimes it starts to disappear and you almost forget about it. Off camera, I did apply mascara to my lower lashes and lipstick, of course. So if you want to see what that is, I'm going to link it in the description box below. This is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see next on my channel. And if you want to keep up in between videos, make sure you're following me on Snapchat and Instagram. I love talking to you guys on there. I'm going to link them both down below, so go check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.